Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello, hello. My husband decides he's going to cut grass. I don't know how he's doing that because it is freaking wet. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I hadn't done this in so long. I don't know if I know how to do it or not. Lord, Lord, let me go to another room. Okay, let's see. Poop. How are you guys? I'm sorry. I'm trying to find. I can't see my chat. Hmm. Well, I can't see you guys, but I assume you guys are there. I see some people up there in my little numbers. Um, okay, now, hey, sugar, hey, Angela, I see you guys now. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I had to like, I guess, throw my 2 cents in. Hey, be still. Voices, I hope you're doing good. Yeah, we've got like 3.5 inches of rain over the last couple of days, and my husband's mowing the lawn. I can't believe he's gonna mow, but I figure it's gonna get bogged down, but we'll see. We've been getting lots of rain here. Springtime, honey. Hello. Yes, loving the springtime. Loving your name. Yep, yep. So I I just was watching the news clip. I think it was Kool Aid, the clip channel, where they put, I guess, what Laura put on there today. Wow, wow, wow. She doesn't get it. She just needs to shut the hell up. Like, seriously, sit down somewhere, be quiet. Quit running your mouth, Laura, because every time you open it, you make your situation 10 times worse. I mean, golly. I have to say, I went and watched the video from last night, and freaking Isaac hung her butt out to dry. Pecan pie. Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me still? I'm gonna have to text her on my tablet and tell her that I'm chit chatting on live. Hold on a second. Let me get my tablet out so I can. Yes, can y'all hear me? I'm back now. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. All right, good deal. Let me text her and tell her I'll call her back. I'll sit here all day. My phone won't ring, and then okay, let me find her here. And if it's her kids, they'll keep calling me. They don't get it. You know what I mean? Hey, we'll call you guys back. I'm live. Okay. Oh, naked but back. Okay, right on. Well, you got to be something. Uh, boy says so. You may as well be naked, right? Yeah, I was like, I mean, look, I know a lot of people, you know, a lot of people have done a lot of things on the platform. I get it. But Laura, man, I'm telling you what, whenever she was like talking yesterday and she was like, I don't remember saying that, or I don't think I said that, that right there told me that she said that. I mean, you can't remember what you said, but you know you didn't say that. When she publicly said that she knew the way to get to her was to involve her husband and he would make her, get off YouTube. I mean, yeah, I think she probably told him that her what is going out there. You know what I mean about him sitting there watching the good old videos with the son. I mean, I most definitely think she did that. You know, all I could think of is how quick she's been to go live and talk about me talking about Molly. Hey, blank slate. You know, talking about me, talking about Molly, about how I'm obsessed and all that crap. Hey, twin thing, you make my heart sing. You know, I just like couldn't. I was sitting there yesterday thinking, bitch, you have done went and I mean, honestly, she's lucky that she didn't get thrown on the bus sooner than she did with four people knowing. I'm just saying. But when she was sitting there yesterday going off about that, all I could think of is how quick she is to talk crap about somebody else, you know, about me being obsessed with Molly and I need to move on, thinking that Molly's going to have her back. Molly ain't going to have your back for jack crap. Somebody sent me a link yesterday of Molly and going off or getting informed about it. And Laura went in her chat and it didn't last long. Laura didn't last long. They tied up. But, you know, I don't trust that fight, just like I don't trust either one of them because behind the scenes, they're always talking or usually talking. And they may act mad or, you know, act like they're getting along. Who knows? I don't trust neither one of them. So I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Molly wasn't one of them that knew about it. And, you know, I went back and I was thinking about the CPS call where uh, they said that about her children, you know, one of them messing with the other one. If you guys, I just don't, you know, that's when she raised the money and was going to hire an attorney, which she never did. I don't know if that was before or after she did that to make up Mobster, but I keep thinking, okay, so this is coming from somebody that was going to create their own story about offing themselves and was actually bringing the daughter along to help carry out her disgusting plan. You know, Laura was going to do that. She was going to have her daughter go live and say that her mother couldn't handle the stress and she actually like offed herself and she was going to bring her daughter along for the ride to do something like that. Now, do I think that she is above calling CPS on herself and getting her children to go along with the story? Nope, sure don't. I don't think she's above it. Because if you're going to create a story and say that you know, offed yourself and have your daughter, your underage child, go on your platform and tell that to people, I don't put anything past you. Sorry, I don't put anything past you. You know, not only was she going to create that story, but she was stupid enough to go, you know, to tell it. Stupid enough to actually tell it on a live. I mean, wow. I mean, she never did it, but she sure thought about it. And once again, she was, I guess, catching some crap from people. I don't, you know, at the time she was like trying to figure out a way to make people learn, trying to teach people a lesson, kind of like old tacos. Buffalo Jill, hello. Yeah, I tell you, Buffalo Jill, I absolutely will not believe anything different unless we can get some proof. As far as I'm concerned, she did do that. She did call on herself because I just don't put it past her. And I remember, I so remember you know, just the fact that she went live or was live whenever the cops come and she recorded was live the whole time the cop was there on the porch talking to her children. I'm not going to say their names, but when she was, I mean, thinking about that, you know what I mean? She had the wherewithal to go, just happened to be able to go live when all that come about and was recorded the whole thing. I mean, I think it most definitely was done self-induced. See, just facts. And her whole she's changed speech is the same one we got when she got caught with maps to homes and doxes in her first Patreon. Oh wow, exes. There's been any changes. It's for the worst. Exactly, just facts. She's changed. I doubt that. The only thing's changed is her wig, and she's lost some weight. I most definitely don't think that she's changed. Stop and good. This is the reason why I don't want to be associated with someone like that. Right. I don't know what Sarah has been going on about, but yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Muffin Mouse, hey babe. Well, it's, you know what I mean? If you will do something like that, first of all, oh, Ash, thank you. I'm from the old Mississippi, baby, redneck city. The fact that she would even like and try to bring her daughter on board to say something like that. That's crazy. I mean, I couldn't imagine. I'm not a mother, but I don't have children that I birthed, but I've got stepchildren that are like mine. I would never ever expect them to go along with something like that. That's not. Hey, Miss Brittany, that's not something you do. I mean, you just don't do that. It's wrong in every sense of the word. I mean, and then you get your daughter to do that, and I know her children are pretty involved. I think with some of her close supporters, I think they're pretty involved. I mean, as far as knowing them and all that good jazz, it it diminishes your daughter's credibility. You know, now you make her look like a piece of crap, just like you are looking. Yeah, that's child abuse, and absolutely it is. I mean, she didn't do it, but she sure thought about it. She said it. She said, I mean, we wouldn't even know this happened if she hadn't opened her mouth and said, she was that desperate, was going to pull something like that. Oh, nice. I've been in Mississippi back in 2011. Well, actually, I don't know if it's changed much. I lived, whenever I was like 20, almost 21, I moved away and I was gone for 30 years. uh 30, 31 years, something like that. But I mean, not gone like I'd never come back. I'd come back on holidays and to visit, make visits and stuff like that. My family's still here. But um I know a lot changed when I moved home. A lot has about 9 years ago, 19 years ago. I know a lot has changed from when I moved away. So yeah, I mean, she needs to yeah, Notorious Ash 274. I couldn't believe, I didn't know she said that until I was watching a clip channel and they put up, or maybe it was, I can't remember who posted it, but anyway, it was her telling Isaac that, and I couldn't believe that she said that. I can't believe she said it because it's Laura. But those closest to her and that are still supporting her, they need to tell her the best thing she can do is like shut her mouth right now, because she does not do herself any good, any favors by opening her mouth. And when I heard that she went live and was trying to explain what she said yesterday, look, there's no explanation needed. We're all, capable of understanding what you put down yesterday. We all picked it up, girl. Laura needs to know people are angry because the child was exactly. No, that I don't think that Ash. I don't even think that has like set in with her what she did to Makeup Mobster's son. I don't think that what he went through has ever come into her mind. I honestly no. I think it was all about going after Makeup Mobster. Yeah, it's arrogance and it's ignorance. You know what I mean? Pecan pie. She is. I mean, if she can stick around, I guess if she wants to, but I don't know how many people. I know I've unsubscribed quite a long time back. You know what I mean? I hadn't been a subscriber for a while. Right. Nobody knew she was a CPS caller. Well, and I get that those that, you know, I wouldn't doubt that she didn't know about it. Marissa didn't know about it. That's what I'm saying. I don't think, and really and truthfully, yesterday, with what I saw, the clip I saw of Marissa reacting to it, she didn't look surprised. And I absolutely think that she knew about it. Now, was makeup, I can't remember the details. I don't know. I heard somebody say that Makeup Mobster was live whenever she got CPS come to the house or something, or she found out about it. I don't know. I can't remember. Or she come live and told about it. Laura was I can't remember the details, but I most definitely would not put it past her and Sloppy Molly. Oh, really, Ash 274? I'm not. She couldn't claim that he was beat being beat. No, Mark. She couldn't. He's clearly not. Right. Oh yeah, it's sickening, twin thing. It's sickening. I mean, to even have somebody open to have CPS open a case on you. Now, I'm gonna just say this: the CPS in the county I was raised in is not worth knocking upside the head. I mean, they are worthless as far as like, you know, it's not what you know, who you know up there. You know what I mean? They if they know you and like you or whatever, they're not gonna like mess with you. But hopefully, it's not like that all over the place. But to have a case opened on you, period, is something that I would just die. I mean, seriously, I would die. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to have a case open, and much less one that was frivolous, that had no truth to it, that was just something she concocted. And having that child having to be questioned about, and it's like Isaac said, his daughter don't remember what she had to go through, but Makeup Monster's child will remember. I mean, he will remember. And, you know, I'm surprised that Makeup Monster even come back, because I'm here to tell you, if that had, happened to me, I think I would be like done with you too. You know what I mean? Because if people are that sorry and scandalous to go and do something like that, that's wrong. Yeah, she should most definitely consider pressing charges on her, because that's just wrong. Yeah. Look, she can't handle the harassment or people talking about her. Well, shit. She has had no problem striking up a live talking about me, and I've never done anything to her. Nothing. Not one thing to her. Never done anything to her. But she couldn't handle the fact that I have a problem with her supporter that was buying her damn candles. I mean, if you can't handle it, get out the kitchen, baby. This ain't, if you can't handle it, then don't be on this platform. But Laura has done the crap that she catches. She's done it to herself by opening her mouth and saying some of the stupidest things that I have heard come out of somebody's mouth. I mean, I also don't believe that Laura's kids were affected by it. Nope, I don't either. They were older teens. Yep, they could have cared less. They understood it wasn't anything about. Absolutely. And Ash 274, look at it like this. If her daughter, and this was, I don't know how the time distance between that and when she was going to create that story about offing herself, but her daughter was cool enough to go along with that. You know what I mean? Or not cool. She was okay with that. Then absolutely, I think that that was fabricated. The call. I absolutely think it was fabricated by her. And, they're scared to go to the door. Whatever. I mean, well, the sad thing for Laura is, no matter what the truth is now, she has placed doubt in everybody's mind, and nobody's going to believe her. I mean, her credibility is shot to hell. you know, as far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't waste a dime on anything she had to say. Southern Mimi, thank you. I just couldn't resist. I couldn't believe that she said that. I'm not going anywhere. Well, bitch, you're gonna be hanging around. She's gonna be having the numbers I've got. You know what I mean? Oh, Makeup Monster will have to see if Alabama will press charges. That's the only way it would work. Oh, okay. New York can't go after her. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully Alabama will press charges. I mean, I don't know what the charges will be, but hell, CPS ought to go after her. You know what I mean? The Child Protective Services of Alabama should go after her butt, or New York, wherever the agency is. Yeah, that she called. They most definitely should go after her. That's, taking them away from people that they really need to be putting their attention to. Slander. Yeah, slander. And well, she made up these lies. Now has it officially, guys, come out about what she said? But what the room, what's going around is that she called CPS and told, and this is the 8-year-old. I'm talking to my husband, you guys. I'm filling him in. This is the 8-year-old child, that this woman had an 8-year-old child, and she called CPS on her, and supposedly told them that the mother was drinking and driving with the child in the car, and that the father was watching um, corn, yeah, with the child. So the child was 8, if I'm not mistaken, at the time. So good and well, when they went out there, they asked that kid all kinds of questions, and probably went to his school, and having an open case on you is. And she made the comment that she knew that she needed to involve her husband. Now, this is what the girl that called said, that she knew if she involved the husband somehow, that he would make the wife get off of YouTube. So, and then it was said that he was watching, corn or whatever with the son. So yeah, that's her involving the husband. She had to throw something in there that the dad was doing. You know what I mean? She's just a piece of crap, man. Yeah, so it's not only slander; it should be against the law.
Whoever wants to do the case, they don't need to do city. They need to do state. Either the county or the highway patrol.
Well, she's from Alabama, and the girl that she did it on lives in New York. I think New York, whoever or wherever.
The girl that she did it again.
Or New Jersey, wherever she lives. Yeah, she's the girl that did it lives in Alabama, but she called like either New Jersey, New York, wherever the other girl lives. They are the ones that are to go after her. But
she needs to do it through state. Don't do it through the city. Do it through the county or the state.
Yeah, well. If I remember correctly, Michael Monster did say those allegations were in the report. Okay, yeah. And then she tried to say yesterday, well, unless there was another report done, whatever. Let me go back. Let's see. During COVID, yeah. And then she said that her daughter, when she was trying to, I don't know if she was trying to gain some sympathy with Isaac yesterday, get some cushion for her pushing, saying, our daughters had the same call, except my daughter didn't have to go do the rape kit because it was during COVID. Okay, first of all, what, babe?
So she needs to call the state district attorney. And that guy can inform her what she needs to do.
Yeah, well, they'd have to go through the,
It's got to be the state.
It's me, Tiffany. Hello. Oh. Yeah. I mean, well, first of all, if her daughter had to go through have a rape kit done on her at that, the age she was, that she most definitely would have been almost mature enough to, kind of handle. She was an older teen from what I remember. What, babe? But if she can't handle somebody talking about her, then she don't need to be on this platform. You know what I mean? It is sickening and disgusting. It's awful. It's really awful. And it just like, I mean, she's pulled some crap. Has said some stupid things, but this takes the cake. Hello, Willow Manfree. Hello, babe. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in, everybody. I just think that, it's just so wrong in so many ways. And then I saw Forgotten Whispers had made a post earlier, and somebody put in the comments, well, what do you think about Granny's watching doing this, doing that to so and so. I don't know about that. I don't know. Never heard about it. Don't even know the people. But I would be as outraged if it was, you know what I mean? If it was outraged. Look, I have called CPS one time in my life, and it has nothing to do with YouTube. It's personal, in my personal life. And I sit back and I watched this girl abuse her children and just neglect them. And, look, they had the truancy officers were involved because the little girl was never going to school, and they didn't do anything. Actually, I didn't care. I said, I tried to remain anonymous. This was it was in the family, remain anonymously. But then I finally said, I don't care. They told her, which I don't care. They told her told her everything, but they didn't do anything. So that's why I'm saying the county and where I was raised, they knew, it's who you know, not what you know, or vice versa. But I would never call an agency like that and report lies. I would have to, it would be the truth. And I'm not against people calling. If you know a child's being abused or neglected, I think you absolutely should call and report it. That's what they're there for. But to just frivolously make up lies and talk about it. And that's probably exactly where Molly used to go. Sloppy Molly used to go, on her platform and talk about how neglectful makeup mobster was and say, slanderous things about how she raises her children. I'm sure all that come from uh, Laura. Hopefully she won't do it again, Ash. But hopefully, you know, she won't be her butt around to uh my sister just sent me up. She said, "Are you ready for this?" She sent me a video. I'm sure it's about my mom, but you guys, I got to tell y'all. So we had a little family reunion. It was on my mother's side this past Saturday, and my mom's okay. She's out of the woods, I guess, but she's still like, I don't know. She's very, very, very skinny, like 89 pounds, weak, just doesn't have energy. So her mind is going too. But anyway, we went to the reunion, and after my sister and my mom left, she messaged me and she said, "Don't forget to get a head count." So I I sat down. I had already my other sister and I were cleaning up, and so we counted everybody that was there, and I wrote her, I texted her, and I said there was 34 people there, and few minutes later she wrote back and she said, "Mama told me to tell you." This was hilarious. "Mama told me to tell you not to forget to count the people outside and to tell you that those barbecue ribs sure were good." I wrote her back and I said, "Bitch, you've got to be kidding me. There was nobody outside and we did not have barbecue ribs." Oh, my mama. Oh, my mother. So she said, "Are you ready for this?" And she sent me a video. Last week, she sent me a video, and my mom's sitting there at the bar. And I think it's funny because I do it all the time, but my mom's sitting there at the bar, and my sister's cooking, and she's across the bar is right across from the stove. And she took a picture. My mother's got two pair of glasses on, and they're not just one on top of her head and one, on her eyes. They're both like right there by her eyes. And I said, "Holy crap." I said, "You've got to be kidding me." And I wrote her back and I said, she said, when I told her, ask her where she got the other pair of glasses from, she asked me what I was talking about. And she said, I told her, "Well, you've got two pair on." And she said, she told me, "No, I don't." She said she tried to argue with me. I had to go over there and take one pair off to show her. Bless it. I hope Laura has silver bracelets. Say, right, Marcy? Right. Well, I know some states take that more serious than others. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I, I can't remember what it's called whenever you lie to a cop or whatever. You're given to, I mean, she absolutely created uh manufactured lies to make it, to the whole damn report was a lie, by calling them. And look, saying that she was like mad and it was in the heat of the moment. Bitch, you had enough time to go buy a burner phone, go to Kroger's, buy a burner phone, put somebody else's name, assign somebody else's name to the burner phone, trying to, if they did trace the number or whatever, you were going to try to put somebody else in the line of fire, also the Trimley person, and then go home and look up the number to the state that you were reporting. You know what I mean? There's lots of steps there. That's called that's not called spur of the moment, in the heat of the moment, bitch. Sorry, you can't say that. That's not anything spontaneous about that. Hey, real angel girl. Nothing spontaneous about that. Southern Mimi says, "My grandma was like that before she passed. We used to get." Yes. Well, it's funny. I had went to this place around our house, and they sell the like the three tray compartments, the styrofoam compartments to go. When I was at my mom's last time, they usually have some there. But what, babe? Uh, they usually have some there, but they didn't. They were out, so I thought, well, I better go grab some and take to the premeditated, curious AF. Thank you. I thought, well, I better go grab some, and so people can take food home with them. So I went and I got a big old stack of them, and when I drove in the night before the reunion, I stopped at my mom's and I unloaded them there. And the next morning, I went down, and my sister and I was gathering stuff, and I said, "Lord," I said, "They're not telling where Mama put those plates." Well, she put the plates, in the cabinet. She was going to keep them, and I said, was going to take those to the reunion, but my mama, she's something else. It doesn't matter. Like, whenever she was real sick, she, I guess, kind of forgot that she smoked. Her cigarettes was, she has a little case that she carries them in. She forgot that she smoked. Well, as she started feeling better, she would take her oxygen off, go out. Well, she tried to leave it on, but anyway, she would go outside and smoke, and it would take her forever to smoke a cigarette. My sister said she would like have to light it 2 or 3 times. Like I think she forgot that she was calculated. She forgot that she was smoking. So but now she's like, she remembers. She's all good that she smokes. But anyway, whenever she would, when she first started smoking again, my sister said they smoke the same kind. So my sister gives my mom a carton and she has hers. But my mom has gotten to where if my sister's not looking, she's got her cigarette pack and she's taking her cigarettes, even though she's got her own. But anyway, my sister said when she first started back smoking, a pack of cigarettes, her brand new pack of cigarettes come up missing. And then my sister said she went and got another pack, opened it, and the very next morning she couldn't find those. And I said, Lord, I said, I wonder, I said, who did she blame? Because I get blamed for everything, whether I'm there or not. And I said, well, Lord, I wonder who she blamed for that since I wasn't here. And she said, oh, you got blamed for it. She said, she still blamed you. I said, I don't smoke and I wasn't even in town. But yeah, she blamed me. So there made me, she's back to it. She doesn't even want to wear oxygen now. But the craziest thing, when she was sick and she was like, not getting up very much and she was down sick, her O2, as soon as she would take her oxygen off, she would have to like, wouldn't be able to leave it off very long because her O2 her numbers would drop down to like 70 and 60, like just like that. And as soon as we put the oxygen back on her, it would go back up very quickly. But now, I don't know. I tell my sister it's the damnedest thing. Now it's like she don't wear her oxygen. Her O2's doing good. I mean, she gets out of breath, but anyway, look, if I'm still around at that age, I'm probably going to sing and do do stuff too. You know, I told her, she got so mad at me. My sister told me, not this time, but the time before when I was there, my sister said she's going to have to have a shower tomorrow, a bath tomorrow. So I told Mama, she was sitting there eating, and I said, whenever you get through eating, Mama, we're going to go in there and get in the shower. And she said, what did you say to me? And my niece and my sister was there. And I said, when you get through eating, we're going to go and take a shower. I said, I've been here 3 days and you've had the same pajamas on ever since I've been here. I said, it's time that we're going to peel those things off. She got plumb pissed at me. And just, I mean, she wasn't going to do it. I went and closed the vents in the bathroom, and we had a little heater on. I turned the heater on and had the water running. And I said, okay, Mom, I said, let's go. I got the vents closed and I got the water's warming up for you. You think she helped me? She didn't do it. She didn't help me a bit. I had to basically unbutton her shirt. She didn't help me do a thing. We have a shower chair in the shower for her. She got her butt right in that shower and she sat down in that chair and she didn't lift a, a, a arm or a finger to help me. And I said, okay. I said, we need to wash your bottom. And I just took the sprayer because we have the removable sprayer. I just took it. She didn't move. And I said, okay. I took it. I just like squirted at her butt. And I said, we've got to wash it. She was plumb pissed. And I said, Mama, you're going to feel better whenever you have a bath. Oh, Lord. I think it's a thing when they get older. Hey, Devious, how are you, love? It's a thing when people get older, they don't want to take a bath. My sister told me my grandpa used to be the same way whenever he lived with us and they were younger. She said they would have to like make him take a bath. But oh, Lord, she was plumb mad at me for making her take a shower. She said, I do it myself in the sink. No, you don't. You don't do it yourself. Mitten Mama, hey, love. Oh, yeah, but when she said that it was in the heat of the moment, Laura said it was in the heat of the moment, I thought to myself, girl, you need to shut up. You need to shut up now. And then I didn't even listen to her justifying trying to clear up some things that was misspoken yesterday. I couldn't even listen to it. I could not bring myself to listen to it. I don't know what she said, but all I know is I know Laura enough to know she did. Yeah, we call it devious. We call it PTA, pussy tits and armpits. Well, PTAs, pussy tits and armpits. But she's not even doing that. She said that she is. My mom's not even doing that. But yeah, when Laura said that, I was like, the best thing she could do is just like keep her mouth closed because she's not doing herself any favors. Snowy 470 Golden. Hi, everyone. Oh, well, welcome aboard. I'm glad you found me. Just doing a little chit chatting here about Laura. Sponge on a stick. Yeah. She's something else, though. My mom is something else. I told her when I was there the time before that. I don't know, real angel girl. I just saw where she said I want to clear. It might have been yesterday, and I'm just a day behind. But I saw a clip. Somebody clipped it. I think the Kool-Aid clipped it, where she was trying to clear up some things that she had said yesterday that she didn't say it right or was misconstrued. It might have been yesterday, and I just now seeing it. But yeah, mom told me when I was there, not this time, the time before that, the lady that fixes her hair is real good. She's like so good, like always picking vegetables. And it's been so hot. So anybody that picks them for you is getting an extra star, you know what I mean, in their caps, as far as I'm concerned, because it's so dang hot. But anyway, she called and she said, I've got some peas if you guys, if y'all want to come get them. And I said, yeah, I'll come and get them. So I stopped at my mom's and I told my sister, I said, I'm fixing to run down to Maggie's and she's got some peas. I said, hey, Lurker. Hey, Patty, how are you? I said, Mom, you want to ride with me? And she said, yeah. And I said, well, put your robe on. So she goes and I get her robe and she puts it on. And we get in the car, and I put her seatbelt on. And we're going down the driveway. And she said, now, where are we going? I told my sister, I said, bless her heart. She don't care where we're taking her. She don't care where she's going. As long as she's going somewhere. She didn't have no idea where we were going. She just ready to go. Ready to go. Oh, gosh. Yes. Oh, I bet those are the best things that tomato sandwich, especially homegrown tomatoes or from the garden. That might be what we have for dinner. I brought a couple back, and I got a couple of the best watermelons when I was there. I took a yellow meated one to the reunion, and I also bought 2 red meated. And I asked my husband, we got ready to leave yesterday. We didn't come home till yesterday, and we got ready to leave, and I said, I've still got those 2 watermelons in the back of my car. I said, should I drop one off to my mom's? And he said, no. He said, I like watermelons. I said, I know I do too. So I cut one last night, and I said, oh, thank you for telling me not to leave them, because that one of the best melons I've had. I love me some watermelon now. Okay, Patty, good to see you, babe. Good to see you. I have got my sister and I. We put up some jelly, tomatoes, and what were something we were. Oh yeah. I went and bought a emulsifier. I think that's the thing. You put it down in there in your container or whatever, your pot, and it blends everything. Got really, really good. I went and bought one, and I got a good one. I'm here to tell you that's the way to put up tomato juice. Just cook them down and just emulsify that stuff. Do you guys have gardens? And if y'all do, I'm going to tell you, it's been dang hot around here. You've got to go early in the morning or late in the evening to do some picking, because it is miserably during the day. Oh, girl, I bet it's good with. I got some of the. Do you like the liquid or the powder, the kind you shake on, Mitten Mama? I've got 2 bottles in there of the shake on, the powder kind. I'm gonna have to. I hadn't even thought about that, putting that on, but I do put it on. I like. I'll get watermelon. I mean, not watermelon, pineapple, the cube, not the slices. Yeah, the chunks. I get the chunks, and then I wrap. Gosh, I wrap. What do you call those things? Fruit roll ups. I use wrap fruit roll ups around them and put them in the freezer, and then I put the tahini on it. Sprinkle that on there. I love it. Yes. Has your son moved, Mitten Mama? Has he moved to be closer to you? Whenever I went to Cancun several years back, they had sliced mangoes on the buffet, and they were saying to squeeze lemon juice or lime juice on them, and it really is so good. It changes it just makes it so much better. And I like mangoes, but they're really good with like lime or lemon squeezed on them. Well, twin thing, my dad always says that with growing watermelons, that the ground is impaired. You've got to really like move like he would plant peas or butter beans or whatever they were planting. He would like use this, put them in the same ground, but every so many years he would switch it up. But he said with watermelons, you've got to kind of give them some new earth and new change the garden spot around every couple of years because they really suck the nutrients out of the soil. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Oh, y'all moved. Okay, Mitten Mama. Okay, okay. Well, you're probably having some not so hot weather already up there. Is I don't know. Is it still hot in Michigan? Oh, rototill. Okay. Yeah. We back in the day whenever I was had got married the first time, because I was 16 and I knew so much. I knew all about life. But my husband, we grew watermelons, and we were going to take them and peddle them to sell them, whatever. And man, let me just tell you something. The damn watermelons, the price of watermelons, man, I remember the biggest ones we had, maybe $3 to $5 for them. Shit, it's like I paid $12 a piece for the watermelons I got the other day, and they weren't the largest ones. They had bigger ones there for $15. I could barely carry the ones I got, but I mean, $12 is ridiculous. I tell you, the price of watermelons have gone up just like everything else. But anyway, when we were, like I said, this was in the 80s. We planted a field, and we had the whole back of my husband's truck full, and his friend went with us. And we went to Jackson. When Jackson was like an hour north of where we lived. We lived out in the country. Jackson, is a bigger city. So we would go up to Jackson and sell them. And I didn't know. I was a kid, had no idea what was going on with, you know what I mean? I was naive as all get out. But his friend, Tommy Hugh, rest in peace, he's dead now, but he always was barefooted. He was in our wedding. He's always barefooted, and he always had on a pair of overalls. And usually a toothpick sticking out his mouth. Well, he put two on his shoulder, and off he took. And my husband had me collecting the money. That we would sell watermelon. They would just hand the money to me. And so Tommy Hugh took off with two watermelons on his shoulders, and off he went. And he finally come back, and my husband said, "Okay, let's move along. We'll go to another spot." And I didn't say anything, but I was sitting there waiting. Yeah, okay, where's the money? So anyway, I told my husband we got to the next spot. And Tommy Hugh grabbed him a couple of watermelons, and off he went. I said, he didn't give me the money for the last two. And he said, that's okay. Don't worry about it. And I said, okay. He said, he took it. I was looking at him kind of like, okay. And he said, he took him out in trade. And I said, do what? And I said, for watermelons? Oh my Lord. He died out laughing. He started laughing at me. I couldn't believe it. I said, you mean somebody really traded for watermelons? I couldn't believe it. They didn't think much. James Bond, hello. They didn't think much of their cooter, did they? I couldn't believe it. This was in the 80s. But, oh, yeah, the humidity, Willow, you're not telling me that's what's so darn bad is the darn humidity. It would take your breath, just take your breath away. Jackson, where Florida, Tennessee. Snow 470 golden. Hey, Mercedes girl. Gosh, I'm seeing all my OGs. Yeah, I just had to come on here and talk a little smack about Laura. I had to, like Savage said, I had to throw my ringing hat. She'll bring all the people out of the woodwork, huh? Oh, James Blunt, I've missed you too. I've missed all you guys. I'm not having to go back and forth to my mom so much because she seems to be doing a little better. I don't know. Gotti girl, hello. I'm gonna have to post some pictures, you guys. I took my cats and had them groomed, and one of them is a Maine Coon, and the other one, well, he's just like just a regular old cat. I don't know what he is. Just an old tomcat. He's red and looks just like Garfield to me. But anyway, I took him, and so I had him do the line cut on, well, the little black one, the Maine Coon. He is freaking adorable, but he's so fat. He looks like he's got his balls. He looks like he's got two big balls under his belly, but it's his belly hanging down. I'm gonna have to post the video on my community wall. It's so dang funny. Wait till the end. I'm gonna post it when I get off of here. But wait till the end. At the very end, it was so funny when I brought them home. They it took them seriously like 2 weeks to like get. They felt like act like, oh my gosh, look at me, I have no clothes on. They were so self conscious acting, and just was not the. I told my husband, I said it kind of really makes me rethink taking them. I know they need to be have their hair cut every now and again, but I really felt bad. Thank you, Snowy. I appreciate that. I said, but it really makes me feel bad because, almost like traumatized them. But when I saw them, how dang cute he is, and that black one, when I pulled my phone out, they did not want me taking a picture or videos. It's like they knew. But I got a short little video of that black one, and I sent it to my sister. I said, it looks like he is packing some balls, don't it? There's his little gut hanging down. They are, Gotti girl. They are. My girlfriend used to have Maine Coons, and I fell in love with them. I'd never seen that breed, and I fell in love with them. They're so darn adorable.
And they're crazy.
And they are. Yeah, this one is a nut job for sure. Yes. Well, they're both fat, but that black one just looks the way he's cut. I know it. He looks like he's got a big old head. Yep. They kind of cut him like a line coat, except he doesn't have the hair, to look like a line or whatever. But they kind
of. Well, they didn't take his tail up.
No, they should have took his tail down to the little rings. I know. Well, I showed him a picture of that one, and I can't remember what the tail looked like on that, but. Or watermelons outrageous where you guys live, Mint Mama? I'm not gonna be on too much longer, sugar. So we could get around and eat dinner. Did you get bogged down when you was mowing the lawn? Well, I'm surprised. All right, you guys. I guess I'm gonna get off. I've done talked smack about Laura long enough, I guess. I'm gonna get off, and I got to get some dinner going, or we got to figure out what we're gonna eat for dinner. It's 5:00 here. And my husband, $5 to $7. Holy moly, that's great, Mitten Mama. I'm not kidding you. I can't believe like 10. They start at $10 around here, and that's even. One day I said I was gonna go get some, and I said, well, I'm gonna pull over. There were some people selling them at the school, and I said, well, they'll probably be cheaper than. I was going to the vegetable place to get tomatoes, and I said, I'm gonna pull over. Maybe these guys sell them on the side of the road to be cheaper than. At the vegetable stand. No, they wasn't no better. It wasn't no better. In Michigan, they're $3 to $5, but not as sweet. 5 to 7. Okay.
That's what I just said. They're not as good.
Well, the county that I was born and raised in, it was Smith County, and they say, supposedly that's the best watermelons in the state of Mississippi. But we're right here close to Alabama. We're like not very far from Alabama, Grand Bay. And I have to say, Grand Bay, Alabama has got some pretty darn good watermelons themselves. Yeah, they're pretty good. They give Smith County a run for their money as far as I'm concerned. But all right, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. Thank y'all for stopping in and saying hello, and I will see you guys in the streets. Y'all have a good one. That was so sweet.